Yeah, I'm ready now. I was just posting on my Facebook
Hey,
story.
audio works.
All right, got that updated. Hey, good evening, guys. We are coming to you from beautiful Rouse Creek Off-Road Park here in Pine Grove, Pennsylvania, for the last of the series events. So the East Coast Series final, and also the Brannick Motorsports National Championship final here, coming down to this weekend to figure out who's going to be the winner. So we are super excited to have that happen. So real quick, want to thank Maxxis Tires, Laser Nut, Metal Cloak Suspension, Brannick Motorsports, Crown Automotive, Spider Tracks Off-Road, Raceline Wheels, PCI Race Radios, and Tire Right for their support of the 2024 season. So we've had a beautiful week up here so far. It is getting a little chilly out here on the top of the hill tonight. Watching the sunset over behind us. Does not look like you can see the clouds back behind us here, but anyways, it is absolutely gorgeous. So 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. This Saturday and Sunday. Gates open at 9. We do not plan on modifying any of the times at this time due to weather. So be prepared for that, but we may have some modifications to the schedule just a little bit if required. So, but it's still too early to tell. It's definitely going to rain Saturday. Hopefully we can get the event in before that hits us, but you know, it's East Coast rock crawling, so it's going to be what it's going to be, and we're going to have a blast. So thank you guys for tuning in tonight. We're going to kick off things Friday night with the Brannick Hot Dog Friday for tech and registration. We are right here next to the parking lot. The courses are right here next to the parking lot, so everything is very simple and very centralized here. It's a really fun location. It's not far into town, just off the hill, so it's super cool.
A really nice drive in town too. You kind of just fall right off the hill, and then you get to explore Pine Grove there.
Yeah. So we went and spent some time this afternoon running some errands in Pine Grove, and very cool place to check out. So we've got to mail some things tomorrow. We got to buy some more office supplies. So we'll be back in town tomorrow running some more errands. Things do close early here, so usually about 8 o'clock is as late as things stay open. So just FYI on that one. We are going to have the Rolling Macaroni food truck out here. If you guys have not checked out their Facebook page, I would highly recommend it. The food looks absolutely incredible. They do a pulled pork and a brisket that they put on top of their macaroni bowls. They were going to bring some buns so that they could do sandwiches and stuff. So please plan on supporting them for coming out here and supporting us. So we want to make it worth their while. So that way you guys don't have to pack a lunch for Saturday and Sunday. Just makes it so much easier and so much more fun for everybody to enjoy as well. So Caleb has been working really hard on getting all the courses set up. Everything is set. We've got to mark and make maps tomorrow.
Yep, measure, mark, make maps. Get that all drawn out so you guys know where you're going. But yeah, I worked hard yesterday, got pretty much everything laid out. It's a little tricky with what terrain we have available here, getting everything kind of fit together. And
yeah, you know, and it's one of those things where rock crawling, you know, we've been here off and on for many years. And the cars have become more and more competitive in their capabilities. So trying to mix things up a little bit. And I think the courses are pretty big. And I think there's some really tricky stuff in there. So I'm excited to see, you know, how that shakes out.
This is my first time even being around a man-made course, so it was, everything I heard was that pretty much the cars have, kind of progressed to where it's the challenge of the bigger obstacles here has kind of gone away, and that there's, with the traction on the man-made, that it's just ridiculous with the side hills that you can do, and that a lot of the challenge here comes from those side hills because the cars have gotten so far advanced since this place was built. So I listened to that, and I would say there are some pretty technical gates, like even if it's not the hardest gate, there's some of them that will just look really cool, and it'll be really cool to pull off some of them. Super side hill, technical, trying to work the car on a steep incline completely sideways.
Yeah, it's I know this course over here, A2, that you have set, I have definitely rolled off of that into the bottom, and it's an even trickier gate than it was back then. So it's going to be super cool to see what these crazy capable machines can pull off this weekend. So it's going to be cool. I know that we've got a lot of people coming from all over the country here trying to wrap up the last event of the season and get those national points. So it's going to be a crazy weekend full of all kinds of action. So make sure you guys get on WERock Live. You can get your discount tickets available. The code was emailed out, I believe, yesterday as well. That goes out with the email. If you guys are not on the mailing list, make sure you sign up for that, and you can do that as well through WERock Live.
To answer on the where the courses are, how much are on the man-made, what's on natural. So for the sportsman side, I only have one course, which is actually the course right behind us here. That's on man-made. And then there's, back in the woods, is another sportsman course on natural. Well, I guess this is man-made in here, but it is not on the shotcrete.
But it's not concrete.
It's all on the boulders. And then where else did I have? Man-made, the natural rock.
Yep.
Natural rock. And then for the pro courses, everything is on the concrete except for one. Now for the sportsman courses, I'm pretty excited about. We're on some. I guess this is kind of smaller side of the man-made stuff, but the natural courses, there are some really tricky bonus gates that I'm excited to see. And I know this course, there's a course right in the middle. You actually, the start gate is actually, you drive underneath the arm of an excavator. So that'll be a fun start gate for the sportsman. And then it also has a gate 4 bonus that is going to be, I'm excited to see I think it'll be mostly sportsman A taking that bonus. It's another side hill gate, but it's not exactly as what you would expect to see out here at Roush. It's on the boulders, and it's just the way the rock's laid in there. It's made for a really hard kind of pivot around side hill gate. That'll be,
and it's really hard to get in and out of it on both sides. So it's going to be tricky to get lined up for that one. Even when it's dry. So I'm excited. I cannot wait to see get everybody out here. One of my favorite parts is to listen to everybody, walking the courses Friday night and Saturday morning and putting together their game plan. And they're like, well, they're doing this, and so-and-so is going to try that, and, we're going to have to do this. And, that to me is so much fun. And you guys are more than welcome to come out Friday for the Brannick Hot Dog Friday as well. Come and have some hot dogs and hamburgers with us, and hang out and talk to the teams and that. So if you guys are interested in checking out the cars, when it's not such a rush during the day trying to get through all the courses. So that'll be a real fun time to come out for everybody too on Friday night.
Yeah, and I think this weekend, like we said earlier a little bit, we have a lot of people coming out to wrap up the series here out of California, Nevada. So we're gonna have, I think, I've heard some talk of also some pro trail teams coming out. So hopefully we'll have some pro trail. I'm not sure on any pro mod right now.
Yeah, I'm not familiar. I have not heard if you guys are running pro mod, and then I haven't checked the registration either to see if that's the case or not.
Yeah, but what the official.
And speaking of registration, you guys are more than welcome to register online and then click that pay on site. If you guys want to pay cash on site, that always helps us out for payouts on Sunday afternoon too. So feel free to do that. If you can still do it
online there, that way we have all your information. You just come up, you tell Colby, I registered online, and then they have that information, and then you just pay, or you already pay online, and then you draw, you get your wristband, you're good to go. So that makes it simple and easy. But if not, we still do everything on site here with registration and teams and spectator bands.
Yep.
So we'll be.
Yeah, and I've talked to a sportsman, some sportsman guys. They're bringing 3 rigs up Saturday morning. They had a conflict. They weren't able to make it up for tech on Friday night, so they wanted to make sure. So if you guys are planning on teching late, it is 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Saturday morning. But let us know as well if you're planning on being here but need to do late tech, and that we can kind of plan ahead for that as well. Yeah, so anyways, you were talking about the teams coming out. I know Craig Allen.
Yep, Craig Allen and his son,
they were
Craig
in Texas. It is,
just get a little sprinkle.
Yeah, it's starting to sprinkle here, so there's a little cloud over there, but otherwise nothing.
But yeah, I saw that well, Craig was the one driving, and little Craig's still, I think, back in California right now, starting school. So he's flying out later, but they were staying in Texas and will be up Thursday. I know the Melchners are coming out. I haven't heard any confirmation about Jesse Haynes, but I know they were planning on it and talking about it, making plans with the, I'm blanking on that. 385, I can't remember. But he was borrowing a car from out east to run for National Series points, and I know Danny and Dean Benner are excited to be back. This is their area, and so they're excited to be back on these rocks. A lot of experience here, so they kind of have that home field advantage.
I was kind of going through that list of who's wheeled here or competed here before.
I know, Shortridge.
Yep. Carl spent some time here, and I definitely know that Dean has spent a lot of time here over the years as well.
And really looking at
Nick said 386.
386.
Yeah. Some of those numbers.
Yeah.
Thanks, Nick.
We see a lot of portal cars. That's kind of the common thing right now, is the Jesse Haynes portal cars. But out here on this man-made stuff, I don't see a whole lot that you're gonna gain an advantage from having those portals. So we have we'll have Dale Stotler and Danny. They're on a non-portal rig, and really that could even help them on these man-made courses because it keeps the center of gravity of those cars lower. And some of those portal cars, they like to wad up underneath themselves.
Yeah, they can do some weird things for sure. So it's going to be really interesting. I think it's going to be a great mix. And to sit here and say, oh well, Jesse's just got to show up and he's got this one in the bag. I don't think that's the case. It's a very unique place. The concrete here is unique to this area as well. So as far as a crowd favorite, I don't know, it's anybody's game still.
Yeah, I know. I know right now. Let's see who's got the Eastern Series right now. Is it Brassanini? because he's the only one qualified with or has the 3 events into the series. But this will be the 3rd event for the Melchners.
For Charlie.
Charlie Melchner, which he has a really good shot here to take the Eastern Series, because he has the win in West Virginia and the win in Tennessee. So he has a decent amount of room on the Eastern Series at this event. But like we're saying, we might have Jesse Haynes coming out and battling for that national title, which in order to take that, he has to win. In order to tie...
Does he have to win, or does he have to take second?
He has to win.
And in the tiebreaker?
Because he has won... Goldendale is his only win, and he has a second...
I thought he had a win in...
He has a second in Cedar City and a second in Baghdad. So he has to win. Jesse has to win at this event to take the National Series home. So, it's one versus everyone else here. He has to win in order to take that National Series. Now, we don't really have anyone else fighting unless Michael Brasnini does make the if he's able to find a car to borrow, come up, and because right now he is leading the National Series points.
Right. So if nothing happens this weekend, Michael Brasnini would have the Branding Motorsports Championship there. So yeah.
But if Jesse is able to win here, that would tie him with Dave and Michael Brasnini, and the tiebreaker would come to this event. Or if
Jesse's got the win in
or it would go
Baghdad.
to Goldendale. Jesse, no,
he didn't. He had second.
Dave won in Baghdad.
You're right.
Yeah, he was in the Willies.
Oh, that's right.
It's starting to really rain.
Yeah, it's sprinkling pretty good.
It's not.
It's that cloud right there.
Yeah.
I can't tell which way it's going. I think it's actually coming directly over the top of us.
I can definitely see some real rain.
Yeah, off over on that horizon over there, but yeah.
But I see clear skies right there,
and
right clear skies right here. So we just have a little band of rain coming through right now. It is really nice up here, though. It's been cool. It's been it does get a little warm probably around the 3 to 5 o'clock. But really the mornings are almost a little chilly, and right now, even with the rain, it's still really nice sitting out here.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. I mean, we're very blessed to get to travel the country and end up in these crazy places that we do. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, and we're running, so just some technical backspeak, but we've upgraded the cameras to some more, or to a much better directional microphone, so we're going to try that out this weekend.
Yeah, I know for those that watch the live of the event, the only sound you're able to hear is what's coming through the PA system. We've got it hooked up to where whoever's announcing is the only thing that comes through. Just because the cameras are sitting next to a crowd, we don't need to pick up whatever conversation's going on, whatever's going on. We can't. We don't really have control of that, so we only have the sound of the PA. But I got some directional microphones. We're going to be trying those out. Hopefully the audio will work. They're definitely a lot quieter overall than what the cameras already had, but we'll check it out and see how a car comes through on it, and just try and keep all of the chatter around quieter, so that's not causing any issues. But there was something I wanted to mention, again, back to the courses. This event, we are running 5 gates for the pro side.
Yep.
I don't know what we'll do if we just have pro trail. We'll leave it up probably to the driver's meeting if the guys in Pro Trail want to run the same courses as Unlimited, or if they want the 5 gate as an extra bonus. But it's a little bit different from what we've even been running on the West Coast here. The 5 gate does not always have a bonus. Sometimes there's a bonus on 1 and on 3, and the 5 gate, you just have to run the 5 gate. That's just because the terrain here, that's what worked best on how to fit everything and make it to where it wasn't, try and get away from how kind of Texas was, you ran the 4 gates and then drove across a rock field, did the 5 gate, and then drove across another boulder field to the finish gate. It just made more sense to be able to put just a 5 gate where it needed to be, and then the bonuses where they wanted to be on the course. So there are the 5 gates, still 2 bonuses, but they will be on, the bonuses can be on any of the gates, not just a standard and then the 5.
Yeah. So very cool. I think the courses look amazing, so it's going to be a ton of fun. It's gravel everywhere in between all of the courses. Some of the man-made stuff, you might be able to churn up a little bit of dirt over there, but for the most part, everything up here on top of the hill is very rocky, and
yeah.
So that is going to be great. We also do have the pavilion over here as well. If we need to use that, it'd be a great place to hang out, maybe Saturday night, because from when I looked at the weather earlier today, it looked like most of the weather was going to be overnight Saturday night. So, but we'll keep an eye on that and keep you guys updated as well. So jumping back into that national points race, I know that Ashley Hull had reached out this week asking about what we would do in case of rain and that. So I know they're wanting to be here. I'm not 100% sure, until they show up that we'll see them. But I know Nevaeh will be here. They'll have
the Sportsman A.
Yeah, they'll have their Nevaeh will have their buggy here along with 4 others. All right, so we've got confirmation from Ashley that her and Lee are leaving in the morning, so
they could show up.
This is going to be an insane battle for Sportsman A.
So Craig Allen is going to have to win.
Yep.
In order to take it, and I think Ashley and Lee still have some room on where they can place to take home the National Series, but right now they could take the win here and be a complete clean sweep of the Eastern and the National Series.
Yeah, it's going to be really, really cool. So that's incredible. Jeremy posted up that they are planning on running in Sportsman B, and that's a fierce competitor right there. So you guys in Sportsman B better buckle up, because
watch
it's
out
going to
for
be
a spring under Samurai.
Yeah. The only thing that gets tricky here is not having enough wheelbase on some of this man-made stuff. So that car is super.
It'll be really stable on the side hill though.
Yep.
So that'll be.
It's so nimble, and he drives that thing amazingly. Yep. So knows how to play the game and knows how to operate that car. So Sportsman B, guys, is going to be see if you can keep Jeremy off the top spot there. That's going to be a fun battle right there as well. So, oh my gosh, it is going to be crazy. I can't believe it. So, Tammy, thanks for tuning in. I'm sad that you guys can't be here either, but we're definitely hoping that Sawyer gets healed up well, and everybody that has kids. That's why we didn't want to have the event this weekend, is we wanted to have it last weekend, because everybody's pretty much going back to school this week. So, best of luck, and hope everybody has great first days and first weeks back to school, and starting that whole thing again for another year. So best of luck to especially the Brassanini family as well, and Barefoot Motorsports. I mean, there's so many kids involved in this now. We definitely Craig Allen, little Craig, is flying in because he's doing his first week of school this week. Kristen's not here because she started school today, I guess. Or no, she goes tomorrow. She goes tomorrow. So yeah, it is. It's crazy, you know. It's a rough time of year to try and get one last event in, but you know, thank you guys for doing that and being a part of an incredible season. It is. It's been unbelievable, really. I cannot.
Amount of competition on the series, East and West, and the National Series. I don't think we've ever had anything like this, where we've had so many teams fighting across the nation. I mean, it has been a nationwide fight between teams from in West Virginia, Tennessee, to Utah, to Arizona. Every event has been a fight from both sides of the country.
All right, Nick's bringing an XJ for Sportsman C. So I know, how is that? I'm trying to remember who reached out to me. They were also asking about a Sportsman C. So we may have some Sportsman C competitors, which will be a lot of fun too. So that'll be exciting. Yeah, it's, you know, a lot of times Goldendale, you know, we only have the top 2 teams in Unlimited at Goldendale.
Yep.
And we just didn't have that this year. You know, Jesse working on trying to get things put back together, you know, with his program after some drastic life changes, you know, really kind of opened the door for just a crazy season of points. We had a lot of Unlimited competitors in Goldendale that we typically wouldn't see, and we also had a lot of competitors in West Virginia, a lot of competitors in Tennessee, because those were the events that they were fighting for that national series with. So it's been a really amazing season. Thank you to everyone that's made the trek across the country multiple times this year. And this event's gonna cement everything. I mean, It comes down to the last event in the series for, I mean, most of the classes and Eastern Series and National Series. It all comes down to Roush Creek here. Yeah, so that's going to be awesome. That's going to cap off the series events for the season, and then we move into Grand Nationals. So we still have events left this year. We'll be in Brown Springs, there in Farmington, New Mexico, and then we'll be at Trail Hero running an event as well. So this is going to be the cap of the standard season for WERock, but we're still not done, as you get one last chance there at Farmington there to try and take the one-off podium there. Yeah, and that is a hard one to get. I mean, you have to be on your game for 2 days, and you know, in order to bring that one home. So it is a highly sought after. You don't have to run the rest of the season or anything. It is a one-off event, so make sure you guys come out. It is, it's an incredible place. Rick Jenkins and the entire four-wheel drive club there putting together Fall Crawl does a phenomenal job. Everything from barbecues to swap meets to all the trail rides, the downtown takeover. So it is going to be absolutely incredible. And Brent, thank you for bringing that up. I completely forgot. Saturday after the event, any of the competitors, if you're a registered competitor and you want to wheel Roush, as soon as you get done, just check in with Bernie, and you guys are welcome to wheel at no cost. So thank you, Brent. We'll put up a little graphic this week, tonight or tomorrow. We'll get that done for you guys as well. So lots of cool things happening for Grand Nationals, though. We've got t-shirt designs are at the printers. So thanks to Joel, as always, for helping us out with that.
Yeah, I'm really excited to check out those t-shirts. Those look really good. I'm really happy with the way that turned out. I think that's, and you can only get it at Grand Nationals in New Mexico. So,
Yeah.
And also if you're a competitor, we have the competitor shirts, which are also on that that same design. So definitely come out and compete, get the t-shirt, and then any t-shirts you want for anyone that you bring out that's watching, definitely get them at the WERock trailer as well.
Yeah, and those of you that follow me on social media know that I'm already working on next year's merch as well, trying to get some super cool stuff handled out there. So we've got a lot of things actually to get finalized this week for next season, and we're really looking forward to getting that information out to you guys as soon as we can. But make sure you join us this weekend. It is going to be absolutely incredible. The weather's going to be what it's going to be. Bring umbrellas or easy ups. The pavilion's right here, so if it does start to rain, we can stay dry there, and then as soon as it moves through, hopefully we can come back out and be dry. But it is going to be a lot of fun. So Ron, thank you so much. Ron Lobb, and your boys that came out and helped weed eat all of this crazy vegetation that grows all over everything here. Thank you guys so much for doing that. We're always looking for more volunteers. We had a couple volunteers that had signed up that aren't going to be able to make it. I do know that Carrie's going to be here. We'll see. Ron probably will know whether Jeff was if he was competing or if he was judging as well. But Caleb and I were talking about this at lunch. Jeff's if he judges this weekend, he'll have 3 separate entries to win those race line wheels. So that's going to be, that's a huge advantage to have your name in the drawing pot. And we will have a representative from Raceline will be drawing that winner at Grand Nationals for the dinner Saturday night. So that way we'll have all of our volunteers from Farmington registered in there as well. So,
yep.
Yeah.
And then also I think we have those wind spinners.
Yes.
The
WERock wind spinners.
Really cool.
Yep.
I want one of those.
I know. I don't know. I've made all kinds of wind spinners over the years, and I don't know why I never thought of doing a WERock one. So thank you for that. That is going to be an awesome treat. I know we've had people wanting to buy those, and right now they are not for sale. The only way to get them is to be a volunteer. So that is going to be, a really, really cool treat to go along with the laser nut plaques as well. So, so thank you guys for everything, all the ideas.
To get all of that is to judge. You have to come out and judge at a WERock event and help out and volunteer. We bring you lunch, waters, Gatorades, like we said, the laser nut plaque, the Raceline wheel giveaway. And Pennsylvania, we're adding the wind spinners, t-shirts, any team t-shirts. If you guys want to donate any merchandise, koozies,
hats, koozies,
anything to help give back to the judges. They keep this sport going. They make it possible. So we always need judges, and that makes the day go so much quicker the more we have. So let us know if you have anyone that wants to judge, and then we'll come out and enjoy the swag. And did we talk about the food vendor yet here tonight?
Yeah, the rolling macaroni. Yeah, that stuff looks amazing. So
you guys
thanks to Tiffany for hooking us up with them. Super nice people, and we're super excited. They're going to be here at 10 o'clock, and they're going to serve food until they run out. So we are so excited to have them because it looks really, really good. If you guys are volunteering, make sure you hit us up either with instant message or email me at jake@werocklive.com, and I can get them the link to the judges video and the passes, the VIP passes to get in as well.
8 a.m. I go over everything. 8 a.m. Saturday, I go over just general stuff, anything that any questions, anything. Walk a course with the judges, make sure they understand. But even if you aren't a judge, if you're even just new to competing, check out the WERock judges video on YouTube. That goes over everything the judges are looking for. So even if you're a competitor, that's a very useful tool to have, and go over.
And come to the judges meeting at 8 a.m.
Yeah, judges meeting at 8 a.m. because I go over anything that could happen on course. It does seem like a lot of information, and it is a little scary as a judge to get all of that thrown at you, but it is a lot better. You get the car on course and you get more comfortable after a few runs. It gets a lot easier.
Yeah. So Ashley was asking how to pre-register. So Ashley, if you go to werocklive.com, right on the main page, there'll be the link that takes you to purchase spectator tickets for Pennsylvania. If you go to that page and just scroll down a little bit, right below that is the registration for competitors.
We'll have to look at the WERock. I think usually when I go to the page, it prompts me with if I want an email newsletter.
Oh yeah, and signing up for the emails.
I don't know if there's a separate button somewhere. If that doesn't pop up, I'd have to look.
Yeah, it's right on the main page. I'll jump over there real quick just so that I can look at that as well. Actually, I could click on the nice link provided in the comments right there. We don't need that one. We just need the regular. So, I think it has a pop-up.
Well, I think it typically does, but if it doesn't,
but
I'm wondering if
I think it's because
button.
I've been on the site so many times.
Sign up
but
for
if you
newsletter.
scroll
There you
down
go.
to the bottom there,
Is there a button? Yeah.
Yep. It says want to get the latest coverage, and it will have you can subscribe on there. We typically only do an email that we send out, one per every event, the week of the event.
Yep.
And then we probably have another 2 emails that we send throughout the year. So we definitely don't sell your email address or spam you with a bunch of other unnecessary stuff. So we use the competitor section on Facebook for that.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, it's getting dark out here.
It is very dark out here. You can see the computer screen illuminating.
Yeah, that's a good.
That's why I moved it over here so that we could see you a little bit better, because it is dark.
Yeah, this Eastern time.
Yeah, and we're running late, but it's been such a great season, and we've really enjoyed everybody. We've just the caliber of teams and the families and everything, the caliber of the competition has been incredible, and we are looking forward to capping off the National Points Championship and the Eastern Series points this weekend. So make sure you guys join us. Thank you guys so much. Nick, we will try and get your Facebook post shared, and I cannot wait to see the 2025 wrap released later this year too. So that's going to be really exciting. So, all right, guys, have a wonderful night. Be safe in your travels getting here. If you're coming from California and you have already left, like several days ago. Yeah, exactly. But be safe. If you guys need anything, don't hesitate to holler at us. What's that?
It froze.
Oh, right at that time?
Yeah.
All right, want to thank Maxxis Tires, Laser Nut, Cody Wagner. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us. And James for handling all of the trophies, working on those back and forth today as well, trying to get those here for this weekend. Metal Cloak Suspension, Brannick Motorsports, Stan and Brandon, thank you guys so much for everything that you do. We've got some exciting stuff for you guys coming up with that here at Grand Nationals. Crown Automotive, Spider Tracks Off-Road, Raceline Wheels, PCI Race Radios, and Tire Right. So thank you guys.